And welcome back to this week's episode of Gabe's Cave. I'm your host today, all by my lonesome Uncle Nasty, and boy, do I got an interesting topic for you today. But before I can tell you about that, let's jump right in here and let's thank our sponsor, rpghiring.com. Thank you, rpghiring.com. None of this would be possible without you, not the studio, not the statues, not the giveaways, and especially not the trips. Speaking of trips, when you guys see this episode, we will be at Oklahoma City Pop Culture Con in the building. So if you guys are seeing this and you are in the area, please come by and see us. We will be doing all kinds of cool activities. Yes, sir, and Uncle Nasty will be in the building. Since that's what's going on today, I figured this would be a great time to tell you about this topic that is trending right now, and that is that the MCU and Marvel will be not attending the San Diego Comic-Con. They will not have Hall H. They will not be doing their big to-do like they have been since 2006. The MCU has been a mainstay at the San Diego Comic-Con, where Kevin Feige took the stage and he made announcements and talked about ideas that would change the way that we looked at comic book and superhero movies forever. Forever, guys. 2022, let's fast forward. Kevin Feige takes the stage and he talks about all of the things that are coming up with Phase 5. He brings out actors and actresses out on the stage, and he talks about all the shows and all the movies that are going to be coming out and all the things that we can look forward to. Well, guys, what we've had going on with Marvel in recent days and times and months, and with their shows and with this writer strike, what we've actually got on our hands is a handful of delays and postponements and rewrites and things that are just not going as planned. Marvel movies that have not been making the cut as far as the financial means that they needed to see when the movies went to the theaters. You take away Guardians of the Galaxy, stuff like that, and most of the movies have not been financial successes. Even Secret Invasion, the newest show that has released on Disney Plus right now, is not being received all that well, despite Samuel L. Jackson being pretty much one of the main characters in that, who I'm a big fan of. But that's just the state of the MCU that we are in right now. The delays that we've got announced, the days and the times that have been moved. I'm just going to tell you a few here. Captain America Brave New World, which was supposed to come out in May 2024, is now looking like it's going to be July 2024. Thunderbolts, which was July 2024, is now looking like December 2024. Blade, which has been rewritten and things have been changed and writers have been changed, was September 2024. Now it looks like it's going to be February 2025 is when they're saying that movie is going to be released. Fantastic Four was supposed to be February 2025. Now they're saying May 2025. Now this is where things start getting a little interesting here. Avengers Kang Dynasty, which was supposed to be May 2025, the big baddie Kang, Jonathan Majors. Now that's been postponed to May 2026, a year past the date that it was originally announced. Avengers Secret Wars, the movie, was supposed to be May 2026. Now that's going to be May 2027. In good news, guys, the Deadpool movie has been moved up from November 24 to May 2024. So we are getting a little blessing when it comes to that. And let's be honest, guys, as far as these other movies go, as far as the writers being on strike and the possibility that actors are going to join the writers on strike at the end of this month because their contracts are up on June 30th, the fact is that Yellowstone may in fact erupt before they get these movies back on track to be released on the days that they are saying. I imagine they will all be postponed again. Going on to what's going on with the Disney Plus Marvel shows, we have Loki Season 2 and Secret Invasion. Those will be the only MCU new phase shows that you will see. What has been postponed has been Ironheart, Echo, and Agatha, and Daredevil. All of these things have been delayed, and we are not sure on a for sure date for them to be coming out. With all of the writers and possible actors that there are on strike, who would Marvel even have at the Comic-Con? Who would Kevin Feige bring out on stage to tell us promises and say things to get our hopes up about what's coming out soon with Marvel? I'm not sure. We've got all the controversy that's surrounding Jonathan Majors. He just recently went to court for the first time. He has a trial date set for August 3rd for that domestic violence. Of course, he was dropped by his talent manager and his PR firm, all with his legal team saying that they are sure that all of this will be dropped before it ever goes to trial. But we have yet to see the evidence that is supposed to clear this man. And so with everything hanging in the balance of Kang being the next big baddie and the actor playing him being Jonathan Majors, what exactly is it that they could come out at the Comic-Con and they could say? What is it that they could bring? They are going to have a presence at the Comic-Con. They will have a few tables, so I'm sure there will be some people there for Marvel, but it's not going to be anything like we have had since 2006 when all of this first started, and we started to get to grow and love the MCU that we know today. The truth is we have no idea when these things are going to be settled or when things are going to get back on schedule to where the MCU will be releasing things at scheduled time when they say they are going to release these. And we have no idea what is going to come of Jonathan Majors. I imagine if he does end up getting convicted of this, that they are going to recast, and it's going to put a huge stall on everything that they have had in works going forward. What do you guys think, Cave Maniacs? Is this a good thing that they're just going to stay away and just kind of not make any more broken promises to the fans and to people that have been looking forward to this stuff coming out? With Bob Iger taking his role back, they have already said that they were going to reduce the amount of shows. They are trying to up the quality and down the quantity. So they're trying to give us better quality shows. They're trying to give us better quality special effects. They're trying to do more, is what they are saying. Is this a good move for Marvel? Is this what Stan Lee would have done? So many things we could talk about. There's so many ways to question this. In my personal opinion, I feel like everybody that still wanted to be a part of this project and that was happy about the way the MCU was going, despite all the problems and despite all the shortcomings and despite all of the changes and the writers and the directors and the release dates, anyone that was still excited about their role, about the character that they were portraying, they should have came. They should have been willing to come to the San Diego Comic-Con for the fans, for the people that have stayed true despite everything, because everybody has not jumped off of the Marvel bandwagon. There are still millions of people, and some people probably first time going to San Diego Comic-Con, and that may have been one of the main reasons why they were saving their money to be able to buy tickets and go this year, was just to see what Marvel was going to do and what Marvel was going to introduce. Guys, let me tell you about some other things that we've got going on around here at the Cave. On July the 16th, we've got Lisa Miller Songbird Pixel Art. She will be here in the building. She will be taking commissions and meeting customers and signing autographs. On July the 22nd, we have author T.B. Phillips. He is the author of couple different series of books, and they are all pretty phenomenal. So I can't wait for you local guys to meet him. Also, like I told you, we are in Oklahoma right now at the Oklahoma City Pop Culture Con, and we will be back in Oklahoma City on August 5th and 6th for their Horror Con. And then on September 30th and October 1st, we will be in Texas at the Cowtown Comic Con, where all of our buddies are normally at. So yeah, you guys have not got to hang out with us and you live anywhere around the Dallas area, that's going to be one that you do not want to miss, because we get to have a lot of fun. I get a lot of creative freedom when I'm in that building, which equals more fun time for the Cave Maniacs that come to hang out with us. Every Wednesday, we got an episode that is a Meet the Artist, where we give away sketch cards and a loot box. And every Thursday night, unless we have an early movie preview, there is a Facebook live auction sale on Gabe's Cave Comics Cards and Collectibles called Gabe's Cave After Dark, with your host, me, Uncle Nasty, where I have my young assistant, Lexington, with me. And sometimes Party Marty makes an appearance. We always have a good time. You do not have to buy anything to come hang out with us. If you made it this far, I need you to do me a favor and hit that like and go ahead and hit that subscribe and share this to friends that you think may find these types of topics interesting. All right, Cave Maniacs, I wanted to bring you the news and let you know what was going on in the world of Marvel. I've been trying to let you guys be kept up with this, because I've been trying to keep up with it, and anything that's serious like this that's going on, I'm going to try to bring it to your guys' attention, especially when they make a move as bold as this one and they decide to step down from the San Diego Comic-Con, from which, like I said, guys, they've pretty much been a main attraction of that since 2006. So it's kind of sad to see that, you know, this year they're not going to be making a presence known there. All right, guys, that's it for me. Uncle Nasty, we out.